Hello, hello. Hey, I'm right on time today. 7 o'clock, ready to roll. I was talking last stream about doing an earlier stream and potentially going late because I might be working late Sunday if I get scheduled, whatever. No, they just gave me the weekend off, so screw it. Regular time, and I'll just go until I'm bored. That means it's past midnight, then hopefully people are staying awake, still watching. Hopefully people that watch after the stream are still tuned in after 5 hours. We'll see. Paniola Town. Sheesh, I had a coughing fit right before I started. Thought I was done. Came back out of nowhere. Alright. I think we're good. I can breathe. I'm still alive. Music is off. Windows closed. Game is up. I haven't actually done anything. I think I said I was gonna just try to grind. I'm actually gonna do grinding on stream. So yeah, I'm gonna just lose on purpose because I don't have any revives, and yeah, this isn't gonna cut it. So, what I am gonna do though, before I lose, is I'm gonna head off into this room because it is a fighting room. At the very least, I can try to gauge what I'm gonna be facing when I do come back here. Hopefully, semi-auto is gonna do some decent damage here. Sharp Beak with Beak Blast, pretty good. The only downside is Beak Blast is a negative priority move, so I'm going to be taking damage before I do land, regardless of my speed. Depending on whatever other Pokemon they're going to have. You know, they have like a Hawlucha or something. Yeah, I can still go for Rock Blast. That's, I think, neutral damage. Still going to be pretty good. Maybe they have Tropius, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do too much against that. And sorry, I was thinking flying. Fighting types. Well, anyway, depending on the fighting type, I can still go for U-turn if it end up becoming neutral, or if they have the type advantage, you know, Bullet Seed might work. I have enough confidence I can still go through this room pretty far before I lose, as opposed to going through the ghost room where, you know, I might resist some moves. Oh, it's gonna be this guy. I mean, I knew it's gonna be all the Kahuna, Mahalo, whatever. All the Kahunas are supposed to be in here, but I forgot who I faced. It hasn't been a fair while. Hello. And someone holding nothing back, right? I mean, I did come here to lose, so. You can use Stomping Tantrum. Gotcha. The persistent lag has returned. However, it is minuscule. Hopefully it stays like that. Wait, I have a third Pokemon? What? Who's alive? What happened? Oh, Mr. Red. Hey, buddy. No offense, I don't think you're gonna be much help either. Good to see it, though. Okay, so against Hariyama, I'm relatively familiar with this thing. Okay. I should have figured it was gonna go for that. And now you got Guts, probably. Uh-oh. Well, I'm just dead right off the bat. My one and only strategy to gain any information whatsoever. Oh, maybe not. Maybe you're actually thick fat. So this won't do as much damage. Still destroyed you. I'll take that. Ice It gets a level. So does the horse. Wonderful. Actually, is this thing watertight? I can't remember. Not sure where the lag is coming from within the game. I don't think it's watertight. What type are you? Ice? I think you're ice. Might have been better to go for Rock Blast, I think. Unbreak at work. Hello, hello. Glad to see you for 15 minutes while I get my ass handed to me. Wonderful. Just in time. It begins. Well, if you are, let's say if you're ice type, you're gonna probably ice type move me. But if I survive, I can go for heavy slam. Or maybe I should go for iron defense. The problem too is I can't save state. Well, I mean, I probably could, but I don't want to. Break time is absolutely the best part. I am conflicted. Can I survive an ice type move from Carbonable? However the hell you pronounce this thing's name. I'm gonna pretend like that's possible and go for iron defense. Oh my god, I'm actually faster. Okay. Oh my lord. That just murders me. Wonderful. Iron defense did nothing. This thing's defense is actually really good already. 107. It's not great, but it's still pretty good. Bruh. And iron defense basically doubled that. I was basically legendary status at that point, and it still just one-shot me. Holy crap, that thing is evil. Okay. Switch. Probably won't get another one done. That's basically me. For the whole 9 hours, I usually get about 2 cigarette breaks, so that's about 15 minutes total. 7 minutes-ish per cigarette. And the thing is too, like, I'm trying to quit smoking, so it's that 15 minutes is slowly dwindling down to 0. Some days it's just a 1 cigarette break, so go for close combat. I don't think I survive anything else that's coming in because of this defense drop, especially. Fighting types are known to hit kind of hard, especially Primate. At least it's not Gen 9. Reintroduced would be evil. Go for this. Why not? Bruh. Didn't even need the crit. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah, I lost less than $5,000 out of the, what, 200,000 that I have. I think I'm good with money. Now, the thing is, do I even want to actually grind at all? Like, I really don't mind grinding. I probably should for, like, level balance at the very least. I mean, I got 2 Pokemon that are almost level 55 and a few that are just barely cracking the level 50 mark, so I mean, I could try to level everybody else up, but I think I'd do still pretty decently if I just had healing items. Because, I mean, I have, what, 2 revives total going into that. I just charge right in. Maybe if I don't be a dumbass this time around. Think before I do. I could probably just sell everything, really. Some dude seems like he was on drugs and asking for a magic because he thought he heard a baby in a truck. Bruh. That's the thing, too, is like, because of the area I live in, that seems like something that would actually happen. Is just somebody put their baby in a trunk like a dumbass. So I wouldn't even doubt that. So I would actually have to go out there, and then just the fact that wasted 2 minutes of my time is like, bruh. I was upset about nothing. Get out of my store. What do these even do? Just sell them, I guess? I know some games have like Gen V had a gourmet collector or whatever, and he would pay big money for food items. Gen VIII had a goods collector or whatever that would give you extra money for certain rare rocks. Like depending on the day, he would ask for a different one every day. I mean, I'll just sell everything. Don't think there's a bulk sell option in this game, unfortunately. Just sell everything then. Don't have any use for any of these stones. That was no baby. That's good. Really good. I would say faith in humanity is back to being level terms, but there was still somebody on crack that was involved. I don't think I need any escape ropes, do I? Nah, just in case I'll sell one to keep one. Yeah, I'll just keep the super repulse just in case. In case there's anything interesting within the post game I want to go for straight away. Grassy seed. I mean, I'm not trying to play competitive here. Don't think I need charcoal. Never melt ice. I don't think so. You're right. I just evolve. I'd never. The only time I press B is if it's on accident, and that's with this stupid controller way too frequently. Sell the X items because I've never once used them. Though I did get a little bit more respect for them lately because I did learn that they got a decent buff in one of these generations where instead of going up one stage, it goes up 2 stages. So that's actually pretty good. Turn on the Nord. Just saw that. Only 150. Jeez. Thanks. Trying to spend it all on one plate. All these cheapskates. Pay more for a tiny mushroom than you do for. Okay. Pokemon logic. Like just creamer and sugar, no coffee? What is he, that cockroach monster from Men in Black? What the hell is that, bruh? Hey, how do you not just instantly vomit as soon as that touches your tongue? That's so sweet. Oh my god. Don't get me wrong. I don't have much of a sweet tooth, but when I do, I go for like one specific sweet thing, and I kind of obsess over that sweet thing until it goes away, and then I hate all sweet things. Right now, maybe it's because it's winter, but I have a white chocolate mocha Starbucks Frappuccino thingy sitting in front of me here. That is too sweet. Creamer and sugar, bruh, I can't even admit. A full 20-ounce cup. Jeez. I can just imagine it's like completely full of sugar and he puts a few pumps of like diabetes in the cup. Yeah, that's disgusting. People are insane. I mean, I could use the hill powder, but whatever, I'll just sell it. Condense the list, I guess. I've got a bunch of full hills. Yeah, I guess I could use the iron on somebody. Don't need burn hills if I have full hills. Same with paralyzed hills. I mean, it's just a collector's item, really. Don't really need super potions at this point. Just call. I could just call into your work and request that you go home early. Yes, could you please release Allie so she can go back to watching YouTube streams? Pay her overtime for this. Also, feel free to subscribe. Just plug my own YouTube channel in the call. Also, I'm just assuming that you're she. I don't know if it was ever confirmed gender. I don't really ever assume gender in general. Well, I attempted, even though I never did buy I sold my items, but I didn't buy anything. Duh. I hope that's not the right path. Hello. That's not the right path either. Why do they have such weird map shapes? I never noticed you. Hello. Professor Kukui called up everyone who had ever passed all the trials or become an island challenge champion and summoned them here. Wonderful. He can call me. I'm a machine, no worries. Hey, the assumption actually turned out to be correct. Okay, use the D-pad, that's fine. Do I really need full resource? I don't think I'd need full resource. I could just go for a bunch of hyper potions. Not that many. Sure. Still kind of overkill, but it should be fine. Getting revives. Also overkill. There you go. Back to hell. Oh, fun. There are full hills. And I'll just top that off 10, I guess. I don't think I really needed to worry too much about status. You know what, I think I'll just save outside and go for it. Try not to save while I'm inside. See if I can make it in one go. See what happens. Oh no, apparently I've lost 3,000 frames. Oh, I got too close. Hello? That would not be the right button. Save the game. And just go for it. It'd be totally cool if you already had the other two paths highlighted for me. That'd be nice, you know? No? Okay. So, I've already seen a lot of the teams already. Kind of want to start with this one. Ghost types. Right, this thing. Hello, it is I. You need to open the window. She seems rather excited to get her ass handed, sir. Okay, sorry, not close enough. I'd be right in your face. Oh, was she? She probably explained it in the dialogue I skipped over. I don't think she was a kahuna, was she? I thought she was like a friend or assistant or something. Kind of the problem with taking forever playing these games is memories are quite vague. I do have an eidetic memory, but it's for remembering like specific details on certain things within a certain time frame. It doesn't help. It's a game that's split up over such a long time. Sableye, you don't really have a weakness but fairy. Let's go for Leaf Blade, screw it. Oh, okay. Prankster, probably. Yes, okay. Damage, I guess. And you withdraw. Oh. This thing. Right. Actually, it looks kind of sick in this game. Hello. The shading on that thing looks amazing. That was a crit. Jeez. Okay. Well, I mean, I kind of want to just... I think this does more damage because it's also super effective in stab. Go for that. Oh, for a crit. Please break through confusion. Thank you. Crit. No crit. Does this murder me? I think it does. You know, I have good special defense, actually. Not anymore. Go for it again. Broke out of confusion. This thing only has one eye. One eye, one eye. Okay, so that's a threat. But it's a frail threat. Is this killer? Didn't think so. Bruh, okay. You know, I kind of notice a pattern of the AI always seeming to land every hydro pump, blizzard, and fire blast imaginable, but never wants to let me land them for some reason. At that range, I'm trying to figure out like what can actually knock it out. I think Spirit Bomb might be able to actually. Trying to think what moves this thing gets. Actually, just in case it outspeeds me, I think I actually want to go for Quiver Dance, because if it goes for Destiny Bond, I'm just killing myself, so. Oh, okay, well, I do outspeed it. But my special defense goes up, and that might mean nothing. Trying to think. I think I should be safe going for an attack here, because if I don't hurt myself with confusion, then I just knock you out. If I do, then you go for Destiny Bond, then I can start spamming Quiver Dance and make sure I don't get caught in that. So, Bug Buzz. Actually, that's a bad move. That's not very effective. Bruh. Good thing, because I probably would have done that same amount to it. I should survive this, right? Not very well. Actually, to be fair, I don't know. Fairy... Oh yeah, Fairy's neutral against Ghost. I always forget that. That's why it's super effective against Spiritomb and Sableye. To be fair, there are 18 times 18 type matchups in this game. Trying to remember all of them is a little bit difficult. Yeah, this thing, Fairy type. Do not go for the confusion rate. Interesting. Level up. Well deserved. 182 speed. Ridiculous. Palisand. I don't have too much for that. And it's relatively tanky. Probably survives Dazzling Gleam, to be honest. Survives it pretty well, holy crap. Okay. Go for semi-auto. Like, that was with the Quiver Dent up too, so that's really tanky. In fact, it makes me think Bullet Seed probably won't even knock you out, to be honest. I'll try it though. It might not. Holy crap, this thing. Why are you so fat? The thing is, I almost sent in a Araquanid as well because I was gonna just use a water type move, and then I remembered water compaction is the ability to makes it even tankier. So I don't really want to go for a water type move, especially with a physical type Pokemon. It's basically stamina, but triggers from water type moves. And Rock Blast for you. Hello, on me, please. Thank you. It's fine to raise your special defense all you want. This thing's just got hella HP. Bruh. Can I please have a sliver of accuracy? Okay, now you're being kind of annoying. And do you have sword power? Oh my god, this thing. Okay, I'm a little bit scared as to what you're gonna do. Really? You mean I gotta try to land this move 2 more times? And sit through all the animations of every... Okay. She is truly evil. If I could get a crit just once, please. Please let... Are you kidding me? Let it die. Let it die. Oh my god, the pain. This hurts me more than it hurts you. Your Drifblim is completely bruised. This thing has seen so many boulders to the face. Oh my god. Please, do not. Thank you. Why? Is that necessary? I'm really glad I landed that. Not sure what you're gonna go for. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, that makes me really curious. I'm looking up her moveset. Yeah, you can stand there shocked. Because I'm a little bit shocked too. Why? What was the point of your Drifblim? What was your name again? Acerola? Yeah, please let me. The Core Series games, initial battle. Oh, okay. Interesting. So the way my team was set up and the way I led my team. Yeah, this is gonna take a second to explain. I can see what she was supposed to go for. One of the moves on this Drifblim is Baton Pass, and then it also has Amnesia and Ominous Wind to Omni boost itself, but it's a relatively weak move, all on its own. And it doesn't have any moves to really boost it other than Focus Energy for the potential crit. But then it has Baton Pass, so this is not really meant to go last, but the way I led my team and I fought her team made it so she didn't really want to send that in because it would probably get destroyed by whatever else I had. She saved it for last, and that was a mistake because it couldn't do anything. It just sat there and tried to boost itself and didn't do anything but die. And then she was stuck having to use her full restores on it too, so that just made it worse. Oh, that's funny. Which inadvertently makes it even easier to beat her. Purely just because of the way I led the team, which I guess could be a bit of a lesson. It's very important to know how to lead your team, I suppose. Turn 1, I guess, could make all the difference. Which reminds me, I should probably revive a few of my Pokemon. I always forget which fucking bag it's located in. There they are. One for you. One for you. Return to this life. Thank you. There, it's like we never even battled. I think I'm gonna go for this one. Now that I remember what type Abominable is. However, I don't think I want to... Well, maybe I do want to lead with Hooter. Because even if it goes for Poison Jab, that's only neutral damage, because it's not very effective against ghost types. The only problem is I don't really deal any damage in return. Even, honestly, if I get a crit, I'm not going to deal that much damage. That's the problem with most grass types. Grass type starters is they're... Even the more offensive ones, they're generally just used for either speed or... defenses primarily. You know what, I think I'll lead to you. Yeah, I'm just gonna Dazzling Gleam spam for the most part. The only problem is I think it... Oh wait, you lead Hariyama with Fake Out. Might actually be good to just... You, bruh. I've done this 3 times in the course of what, half an hour, and I still can't figure that out. Okay, so at least I'm immune to Fake Out. And since you're already going to be out on the field, and if I die or whatever, and if I need to switch, I don't need to worry about Fake Out afterwards. Then again, you might have like Metacham or something that gets access to Fake Outs. I don't really expect to survive for too long, so I'm just gonna go for this right away. Actually, almost knocked you out. Okay, yeah, knock off. Forgot about that. Didn't do a whole lot because you can't knock off the Z crystal. Let's go for Spirit Shackle. Doesn't really matter. Knocks you out, I'm pretty sure. This thing. I already know I'll speed. I'll just go for guaranteed the most damage possible. That's an okay chunk, I suppose. Okay, so you just murdered an owl. Wonderful. Wonder what your special defense is. I was kind of contemplating going for Mudsdale and just going for Heavy Slam, but you can take physical attacks pretty well. I don't know about your special attack. Or special defense, I mean. Okay. And I can avoid that? Oh yeah, I think that's like 90 accuracy. Oh, lucky me. Why did I think that was like Ice type close combat for some reason? But I think Ice Hammer is just hammer arm at Ice type. Polyrath, huh? Still super effective. I was gonna go for like a split out drop or something. Oh, I actually survived. I should have just gone for dazzling gleam then. Well, damn. Okay. I misplayed that then. I know Polyrath doesn't have the greatest attack, but I actually just assumed that you were gonna murder the bee, so that was horribly misplayed. Awkward. Go for this one. Just go for the bowl of seed, I suppose. He's probably gonna full restore though. Well, at least it's still super effective. He did not full restore. You know, it's a little ironic that Acerola was so obsessed with her ghost having so much life. Thank you for the level up. Primate. I think this is just where I die. Deep blast. At least you'll be burned. Just seeing you don't get burned before the damage calculation. Bruh, you even get the crit. I still somehow survive. Somehow this bird is like just fat where I need it to be. God forbid I take any chip damage though, because then I'm not surviving anything. And I've already forgot what type you are, but I'm pretty sure you're normal, not dark. Is that what we figured out? And by we, I mean everybody knew, and I'm late to the party. Because I've never even bothered once to look up this thing's Bulbapedia page, because it's cute, but it's also really kind of creepy, to be honest. So it's like, hey, I've seen that thing before. I just know to not let it come anywhere near me. Why did they have to design it after Petal Bear? Maybe that's why I thought it was a dark type all along. Subconsciously. Go for close combat. It's probably gonna potentially not. Full heal. Interesting. That did nothing to you? I've already forgot what type this thing is. Why did close combat not do any damage to you? What type are you? I didn't see the super effective message pop up. It says super effective here. Why did I do no damage? Holy crap, how fat are you? Oh, wait a minute, I think you get fluffy as an ability, don't you? I can't remember now. Even still, I did less than half. That's sad. I'm dying here. Am I faster now? Because you didn't land a hammer arm on me there, so why? Maybe we're speed type. Okay. I have a feeling that you're gonna just full restore probably. Is it worth taking this time to iron defense? Because if you don't, I'm just gonna get smacked in the face. Because I'd rather try to set up several of these. And then all I have to worry about is getting crit, which is bound to happen. Let's go for Earthquake. Okay, that's fine. I think best case scenario. Murder the creepy teddy bear. Yeah, it's definitely nice to have decent pivots for this fight. I'm gonna go in this thing. Because you activated a barrier that traps us all in here, so we have to take the mysterious portal to leave. And for this one, I think. Oh, wait, I forgot. I think you're a rock type, right? And flying type, I think. Okay, so first off, hill. Definitely glad I bought several of these. I guess the one downside too is if a Pokemon faints, it's not getting any experience for that battle if I don't revive them immediately. The problem though is I think I'm still under leveled, and especially under leveled enough to the point where I can deal enough damage to obviously win. I mean, I've already shown that I can beat the other two, and I've already beat these two, so clearly this is doable. Sorry, coughing fit. Holy crap. The worst part is that it like sneaks up on me. I would have forgot what I was talking about. Something about this whole thing is doable. Yeah, I beat them all technically, but moving on. Wait, did I actually heal my Pokemon? I did, okay. Pokemon. I meant to say heal my Pokemon. I doubled the wrong word. I want to make sure that I don't need to bother with like elixirs or anything. Maybe for Dazzling Gleam. Probably not though. We'll see. Yo, welcome. Don't think I really need to worry too much about Sakura. Like, it's a useful move, but I don't think I really want to use Hooter too much in the flying gym. Everything's just gonna murder me. Not worth dying over failed priority. I think I should be fine. I'm just gonna use an ether on the Dazzling Gleam. I've got enough of those. Pick one. It's free. I mean, I might as well have switched my team around while I was in the menu too. But the game is kind enough to let me do that before I actually have to fight her. Or should I say it's rude enough to make me have to walk all the way over to there when you were just talking to me. But who to lead? I don't remember who I led last time. I'm gonna go for just this thing, I think. I gotta try to do this without saving. Though I don't think it really matters. It's only like if I get really screwed over by RNG and I have to waste all my healing items all at once after the fight. But I think I have enough healing items where even if I get screwed over twice in a row, I'll at least be able to make it to the champion, so. I think it just mostly depends on this fight. Right, you lead Skarmory. This is the worst Pokemon to lead with, bruh. Okay. And the thing is, if I would have saved beforehand, I could just, you know, do a little cheeky reset and fix this mistake. The problem too is like all my Pokemon are physical, so I'm not dealing any damage to this damn bird. Then again, I think that's what I did last time was I actually did lead with Hooter and I used Z-move arrows, whatever that move is. Okay, glad I switched now. Sinister Arrow Raid. Why is that name so long? Why? You okay? You're getting brave. You shouldn't be so brave when I'm standing like that. Absolutely terrifying. Not ridiculous whatsoever. bird on bird violence. It's okay damage. Spare circle, because it doesn't really matter if you're switching. Okay, you are switching after all. And this is doing nothing. If you can't cut it with one fat bird, switch to the other fat bird. And I made the mistake of making it so this thing can't switch out, and I can't do any damage. I think that was a fine time to switch into you, actually. Alright, 2 layers of spikes. Should be a little more cautious with the pivoting. Take that like a champ. Excellent. And I'm just cheeky enough to try to go for a iron defense here. Flatter. Right. Being confused. Please, horse. Please, you can do it. Thank you. Absolutely didn't doubt you whatsoever. As a complete... Alright. I'm gonna use a hyper potion. Watch this thing crit Oko me anyway. Oh. Actually evil. Punishment's a dark type move that does more damage for every stat increase you have. Okay, so I need to murder this bird. Heavy slam it is. Stop doing that. Forgot that this thing has that. I remember it going for that and triggering stamina, and I couldn't remember if it was going to deal more damage or less damage between the increased damage output, but also the defense increase. Heavy slam is good enough damage, I think. And of course that does no damage to me because my attack isn't increasing, but my defense is. And I should theoretically break out of confusion here. Bruh. I think that was 5 turns. Maybe 4 turns. I think 5 is the maximum turns you can be confused. How unlucky am I? Quick claw, snapped out. Excellent. Apparently I'm not unlucky at all for that brief 5-second window. Thank you, RNG. Okay, the problem is that Quick Claw probably won't activate twice. 1% chance of that happening. I saw that. That's my move. Okay, so we're just sitting here. The problem though is that my horse is stacked, so I don't want to switch. But I only have heavy slam for damage. I don't exactly have coverage. So far though, I've actually been pretty lucky with breaking out, or attacking through confusion. It's still only like, what, 20%? Quick Claw, hey! That's doing like no damage to me. Yeah, you gotta crit if you want to hurt me at this point. The horse is too fat. Hey, I think that was it. 2 in a row. I have a feeling that she's going to be using a second potion here. She didn't. Because she goes first, she takes recoil damage, and then I attack, and that should be the rest of the bird's health, hopefully. Please die. Sick of looking at you. Thank you. It took that long just to knock out one Pokemon. Holy crap. Hey, actual flying type move. I think it will, in fact, get rid of Shadow Claw for that one. I do like the move, but, I mean, clearly I'm going for this one more, because it does more damage just naturally. RNG just normally isn't my friend. It is a notoriously evil thing. Level again for you, and 2 cannon, okay. And I'm solely having to rely on Heavy Slam to do any damage here. That's fine, burn me, whatever. So, still gonna deal a bunch of damage to you regardless. Don't really mind being burned. And you can't really do anything in return to me. Strongest signature move. Can't do anything. Even for the Z move, okay. It does not knock me out, okay. Quite impressive. Even survived the burn afterwards. I do not have a full restore, unfortunate. Do I just want to take the sack here? Just making sure that it's not in a different pocket, because this game is dumb when it comes to sorting items. Peak Blast. Hey, I still get to deal some damage. Perfectly fine with that. Unfortunately, though, you might go for an item. But if so, it does mean that we get, I think, your last item out of the way, because you used one on Mana Buzz, I'm pretty sure. Same time I used my Hyper Potion. You know what? I'll go for Hooter. Go for Brave Bird myself. I always forget about the spikes. Takes so long to knock out a Pokemon, because we both keep going for bulk. You do go for the item. I don't think this is gonna knock you out, but I'm hoping it does at least more than half. Please. It's not stab is a problem. Yeah, I didn't think so. Do it again. Should outspeed. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter if you go for that. But that does kill me. High roll. Nope. Damage by recoil. Damage by burn. Damage by beaks. I do not survive the turn. I should outspeed this thing at this point. You should die to bullet seed unless you heal. I want to make sure that I'm not going to get burned in the process. And I also want to make sure that I knock you out, so I'm not going to go for like a 90 accuracy move, because you're going to miss and I'm going to get beak blasted into the next dimension. Luckily, the dumb bird went for Screech. Farewell. Or Corio, this is fire, right? Excellent. A single one of these is all I need. Please land. Please don't flinch me, you bastard. Thank you. Is it just me or does it sound like my voice is dying? What the hell? Maybe it's from all the coughing fits. Holy crap. It's murdering my throat. And Crobat. Pretty sure you do outspeed me. Can't really remember what moves you get. Okay, listen. That's only 55 accuracy. Do you really have to? It is 55 accuracy, right? I just assume it is. It's like Sing, isn't it? Okay. Mm-hmm. I think I want to switch into you because I think you're tanky enough to be able to survive a hit. I don't think Arachnid is tanky enough. Frickin' spikes, man. I'm gonna heal up. Gonna revive the bird. Oh yeah, now I avoid. Kiss Harry almost fat ass. Go for the hyper potion. Hey, avoided twice. And now I go for the knockoff. Yeah, I can't get that lucky. Can't miss it 3 times in a row. I just looked it up and it is in fact 55%. Which should have been obvious from the missing twice in a row earlier. But still, they always seem to get really lucky the first time they use the move. Over you. If you could just land one singular rock blast. Well, I mean, 5 times, but land the move, please. You know, I might be chirping, but I think I saw the message say that I avoided the move because of happiness or whatever. Avoided in time because of my shout. Was that right? Did I read that right? I know that that whole thing started with Pokemon and Me, which is in this game. I'm pretty sure. Is it this one or X and Y? One of those, but it started with that, so I also... Another reason why I intentionally avoided using any of that feature, because I don't care for that. It's a little too hand-holdy for me, personally. But I have also been avoiding down here, and I wasn't expecting to see that message pop up. Is this enough to knock you out? I just confidently clicked it, assuming it was. Okay, good, it is. I was actually worried for a second. Great, okay, thanks. Don't think that was necessary. I was scared, but calm down. We're good. Got a whole ass Skittles ad behind you here. Let me just calmly walk into the mysterious rainbow vapor here. Okay, so what is my healing items and team looking like here? Because that was a bit of a struggle. 13 over 5s, 11 hyper potions. So 10 and 8, 7-ish. If I want to heal up 2 cannon. Since the only thing I have to heal up 2 cannon with, I might as well use those things since it's just sitting there. I mean, you can make the best use of it, to be honest. But I think I'm gonna give it to you, however. Okay, never mind. I lied. You? Bruh. Okay, sure. Why not? You are technically the most recent, so it's most likely that you'd have the least amount of EVs. Once I get to a certain point, you can't use vitamins, which is fixing the next generation. Trying to figure out like the most optimal way to do this. I think I just heal everybody back to full and just go for it. Screw it. Because I can always just go at it without saving, so trying to be optimal so I can save beforehand and not have to do any of this over again, but I'm willing to do it over again. Because that I also don't know how much of the post game I'm going to be interested in, because in general I'm just not. I don't mind checking it out. Maybe there's something useful story-wise, lore-wise, whatever. I might be vaguely interested. But I'm saying that because I don't exactly know how much time. Oh, I'm going down this way again. Don't need to go down that way. I looked over because I saw that I was getting some frame drops all of a sudden. Bruh. I was just healing. It's kind of telling when my stream is so boring that even no BS tunes out. Bruh, come back, please. Thank you. Jesus Christ, I'm fighting for connection for my life here. Come on. It says it's like triple my normal bandwidth, but it still has like a red signal for some reason. Like if that's just not screaming, it's all YouTube's fault. I really don't know what is. As for this woman, yeah, I was bringing that up earlier because I don't know how much time I'm gonna be spending on all of this, and if I just get to all this quickly, then I just end up ending stream early. I don't really have a time limit, so I'm down to stream whatever, but I think I'll just go for Hooter. It makes now like what, 4 times I have failed to get this already. Technically infinite. See also previous streams. She really just doesn't say anything. She just stands there and glares at you, then fights you. Excellent. I just vaguely remembered that it was a bad idea to lead mud still last time. I remember why. You're watertight. And it does nothing to me. No Omni boost. Murder the fish. Wonderful. I know fillet away isn't the move for another couple generations, but allow me to teach you. Does this knock you out? Oh, you just outspeed me. Wonderful. My defenses. Goodbye. The dog survives. However, erect. I wasn't sure if she's gonna try to heal the dog or not. Curbink. Alright, this thing. 150 base defenses, both of them. But not very much health. Kind of a weird fake bulk. She might heal this thing though. If I could just crit, doesn't really matter. Never mind. I did crit. Thank you, game. Glad to see you care. The problem is, like, you know, the rest of the team. I'm actually doing pretty good against her this time. Again, it's good to have the right lead. Alright, this thing's still tight. That still did a pretty good chunk of... Okay, that's why. You could have just murdered me, but instead you gotta be like this. Screw it, I'll leaf blade again. I actually survived. Okay. That awkward moment when I intentionally didn't go for the priority move because I actually wanted you to knock me out so I could try to bypass your healing. But instead you just can't knock me out because you're bad. So I end up still knocking you down into red, so you're probably gonna heal. I wanted the free switch. No. I don't even think Sucker Punch knocks you out anyway, but whatever. Hey, damage is damage. Even when I want to die, the game can't just cooperate with me. What the hell? Go for the horse. Then I can just earthquake, and then all I have to worry about is if you heal, then I gotta worry about sturdy. Quick claw. Don't know if that really matters. Quick claw can even activate if you outspeed, but it still does the animation, so you just don't know. Until, you know, you actually make the turn. And quick claw doesn't activate if you actually outspeed or not. Golem. Oh wait, you're electric rock, so yeah, again, earthquake. So now that's 2 1% chances I've had this stream. Sturdy. Why are you not running galvanized? I guess to be fair, so I can't just wall you with the horse. That makes sense, I suppose. Earthquake again. I have a stacked horse. Doesn't matter if you flinch me, I'm just gonna keep spamming A. By all means. Finally. And it had to take an entire 3.5 years for that 1 HP to disappear off the screen, but we got it. Dupers gets level, and so does the bird. Thank you. Hey, I'm lovely. Shut up. I know it. I like to fight the champion now. Correction. I like to heal my team and then fight the champion now. Okay. I was just confident that I was close enough and the game would just take me away, but no. God forbid I had to walk one whole step. My team's actually not doing too bad. So I think here I'm actually confident enough to save. After healing, of course. Speaking of course, must heal the Mr. Ed. Yeah, it's fine saving here. I'm also gonna use ethers because I'm pretty sure that some of my Pokemon are actually struggling with PP here. And as it happens, I do have medication for those that are struggling with PP. Your Sucker Punch desperately needs, as well as Spirit Shackle. And Rock Blast. And very much Heavy Slam because it was the only move I could use. Right. Actually, how are my elixirs doing? I've got 2. That's actually just fine, I think. 1 for you. Yeah, 1 for you. Restore the earthquakes and heavy slam, and then I can use the ether on a rock blast. Easy. Now what? Oh, where'd he go? That's kind of cool. Can't really see too far down to the pit, but still cool. Fancy tower. Literally reaching glass ceilings here. The heavy metaphor is heavy. Oh, am I just the champion now? Bet. What's up, challenger? Oh shit, I'm actually... Okay, I guess I'm just the champion now. Wonderful. Wouldn't it be nice if it was that simple? Bruh, you just said no takebacks. Got here first. Kiss the ass attached to the throne. Bruh. One final hurrah for your island challenge. I don't want to, though. And a special tribute as you and this Pokemon League embark on a new path to have a battle worthy of this moment. I don't actually know what to expect from this man. Oh shit, okay, he's actually kind of serious now. Gotta say, I do like the remixed music there. Decent lead. Go for Leaf Blade. Stealth Rock. Okay. They don't call him a professor for nothing. I see. Doesn't quite knock you out though. But I can go for the Sucker Punch because you're probably going to try to attack me. You're nuts. Really? You're gonna save like... Alright. That's fine. I just go for the Leaf Blade again. Might even get a crit. You crunch. I should survive. Wonderful. I didn't get the crit, but I still got the high roll. Braviary. Yikes. So I'm outsped. Oh, the Sucker Punch is fine. Take my death probably. As for a switch in, I mean, the thing is that's one awesome thing about the horse is like it's just actually good against flying types as a ground type. It can just sit there and nobody dies. It's great. It sucks, but it's great. I'm kind of tempted to go for it again and just have a fat horse on the field forever. Because otherwise you might just one-shot the bird. We'll see. Oh, right, the rocks. Oh, okay, I definitely die then. Speaking of rocks. Really? Oh, that's fine. By all means. Goodbye, Fox. Is that Sonia? Not even snow warning. For shame. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm faster than Magnus Zone, actually. Free switch. I am faster. And if you're gonna go for an electric move, freest switch of my life. Goodbye. I mean, I did that so confidently, even though you could easily have switched into Braviary, and you are known to switch, but you just didn't. Alright. Don't need to worry about sturdy. Nothing gonna reason to U-turn. Re-level. I got some pretty decent defenses with HP. And this is a very fat horse. I like it. I'm glad I got it. Because the thing is, I always hate having to fight one in any Pokemon game I ever run across them. So I'm like, you know what? Screw it. You're going to be on my team this time. And yeah, that's what this thing's known to do, is just sit there and cause hell. However, I've only got 60 HP. The hell does not last forever, unfortunately. I might just take the death here, but I also don't have anything to really switch into besides Toucannon. The problem is, once Toucannon dies, I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. I don't know what his other team is. Screw it, Heavy Slam. In case I live. I doubt I do. I'm dead. But the good news is you are chipping away at your own health. Downside, though, is you can just heal that. Like, I'm also just going off the assumption that this thing doesn't have Roost either. And I can't keep switching into the bird because I keep forgetting about the stones. I'm gonna die. Dark West. Okay, that's fine. Because I can always revive, is the thing. So, the more damage you do to yourself, the better. And like, don't get me wrong, this is primarily copium talking. But regardless, you are chipping away at your own health. If you get yourself low enough that you're gonna have to waste a healing item, by all means do it. I don't think Hariyama can live a brave bird. I don't actually know. Does his team have items? I did not live. But again, more recoil damage. A lot of recoil damage. Thank you, my fat man. Very useful. Don't really know if I can outspeed it with Bombi here, though. Oh, duh. I'm a bug type. Can't take stones. Yeah, I figured you were going to. I was gonna just quiver dance. Okay. Regrets. Hello, Tato. Tato. I probably mispronounced it twice. But hello, regardless. Actually, yeah, Dazzling did a pretty decent amount there. If only I had quivered. Oh well. Bruh. If only. So the AI recognizes that it's slower, so it goes for Tailwind. Interesting. That's fine. Brave Bird probably knocks me out. How much does this do recoil-wise, though? Most importantly. Also down to one last Pokemon. And it's significantly weak to flying types, so I should probably start healing. Especially when I keep forgetting about the stones. Nine over fives. I think I'll heal you. Brave Bird. Also, you've used this move quite a few times. Does it knock you out? Bruh. I am upset. Okay. I was actually legitimately counting on that knocking you out. Okay. Revive again, I think. I should revive a Pokemon that I think is going to be good coverage-wise. And bulky enough to stay on the field. Probably you. Brave Bird again. This guy PP max or something? Holy crap. I swear it's like 7. Doesn't that move only have 5? Maybe it's got more. Maybe it got nerfed later. They have done that before. Bring Hooter back out. Snorlax. Okay. I'm not particularly confident in this matchup here. Oh, 56. I mean, you're immune to Spirit Shackle. I think I'll revive. Okay, you do go for Crunch. I figured you would. Now the question is, do I outspeed? I should. I almost feel like I should heal for safety. Something is telling me I should heal for safety. I shall ignore the voices. Thank you, voices, for not knowing what to do. Glad I ignored them. This should knock out the Snorlax. No defenses, and you're weak to the move. Goodbye. From one fat man to another, farewell. Incineroar. You're also weak to my fighting moves, but you could probably knock me out with a Flare Blitz. Is it worth healing the spider? Probably not. The thing is too, because I don't know that much about these games. I don't know about the Pokemon that aren't in later games. And Incineroar was eventually added to Sword and Shield later with the DLC and like updates to the game and shit. But it's not just in the base game. And I've played the updated base game, but like Incineroar's just not there. Unless I'm trading with somebody online, etc., whatever. But everybody's on Gen 9 now, so I came into the games late. I never ran to this Pokemon. I know nothing about it. I'm relatively aware of some of the moves it uses competitively. But this is the Champion Battle Wilds Pokemon. It could be running anything at this point. Pretty sure it has, what is the move? Darkest Lariat is its signature move. It can be probably running Flare Blitz. Damage-wise, I don't know how much damage it can deal to me, so I'm not sure exactly if I should try to heal somebody else and go for something that can take hits better, or if I could just heal up from here and go from there and survive a hit. I'm gonna risk it, because this also doesn't heal me to full either. Like what, 221? Yeah. You apparently just have Outrage as a move. Okay. Sure. Like I said, I don't know what the hell to expect on this damn thing. Okay, I have 4 of these left. I need to wait for the confusion. Because I'm pretty sure you outspeed me. It's doing so much damage. It's doing more than 120, first of all. And you have to go for the 3 turn outrage, of course you do. Confuse. Bruh. Well, at least I know what his team is now. Okay. Then again, I don't remember what he leads with. I did heal, right? No, I still needed to do the ethers and elixirs. I should do that and then save again. Elixir you. And you, I believe. Oh, no, and ether. Hello, please. Who was it again? Oh yeah, Rock Blast. Okay. So, Lycan Rock, Stealth Rocks is coming out immediately. I don't really have anything that can prevent that, is the problem. Well, let's check speeds. I mean, I don't think I'm outspeeding Lycan Rock, first of all. It's a pretty fast Pokemon. 102 for you. You can outspeed, but you're not dealing any damage. I could do Energy Ball, actually. You actually might be able to outspeed. Let me see. I have the TM for Energy Ball, right? I think I do. Is that even a TM in this game? I might just blow some luck out of my ass, probably. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. What's even more confusing is, the only other game I've been playing lately is Emerald Rogue, and Energy Ball's not even a TM in that game, so I really don't know what I'm thinking of. Right then. Wrong one. Back to the Pokemon. Your speed. 111. You're actually faster than the other bird. This one. Interesting. That's sad when my starter grass type is my second fastest Pokemon on my team. And it's just not enough that I can deal damage-wise with Spirit Bomb. The thing is, like, I feel like I could lead with it and it's going to try to always go for Stealth Rock, but it's probably smart enough to not do that. If I'm going to send out a super frail Bumblebee, you know? It's not going to let me Quiver Dance and Oko the rest of the team. I feel like I just want a Bullet Seed, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's going to actually deal more damage, weirdly enough. 174 attack stat, Bullet Seed is hitting 5 times, so that's 125 power damage from a 174 base attack. Well, not base attack, but you know what I mean. 174 attack stat. Leaf Blade, 90. It is stab. For 142. I don't know. Do I have anything that can boost like grass type moves? Because I'm like just barely missing that knockout too, which is unfortunate. Actually, I should have a Grassinium, this thingy. What are you holding again? You're holding Sharpbeak. Yeah, I don't think I need that in this battle. I should be fine using this here. So I think I want that on you. And put you in the lead. I almost caught myself. Okay. And then I save. I feel better with this lead. Like, my lead was still decent, it's just Stealth Rocks is absolutely annoying. And I still wasn't expecting that regardless. So I gotta go sit in the chair. Fancy chair. Not even allowed to get my ass comfortable yet before I get interrupted. A shirtless challenger approaches. I am spamming the hell out of the A button. I've already gone through all this. Please let me fight. I am very eager to proceed, just to probably get my ass handed to me. Like in rock. I don't outspeed you, but I'm kind of okay with going down with this Pokemon because it's not going to do much throughout the rest of the battle, I don't think. Loom Doom. Sounds fancy. Of course you just land the move. 80 accuracy, by the way. Again, it just can land the Hydro Pumps, the Thunders, the Fire Blasts, the Stone Edges. Turn 1, no hesitation. Lands every time. What in the fuck? Okay, go for you. Probably would have just been better to leave with this thing to start with. I was contemplating it. Like, there's no way to really prevent the Stealth Rocks, to be honest. Other than a Stone Edge miss. I don't really want to reset over and over again just for that. You probably knocked me out, but let's go for it anyway. Okay, you just avoid. That's fine. This should knock you out. Goodbye. Times 4 super effective. Stand no chance. I've been meaning to Fox's all stream. The slaughter never ends. This thing, though. I'm just gonna out defense immediately. Thank you, Quick Claw. Much appreciated. That's not necessary. I am a fat horse. You don't need to. Okay. I mean, I can just exist and stall out your Tailwind. Okay, so that's 3 1% in a row. Or not in a row, but you know what I mean. Got 3 of them. Bruh. I never thought that there would be a counter strat to the horse, but there was a counter strat to the horse. No. That was actually a strategy I was going to try to go for. I don't have words. I'm taking all of my anger on this thing. Even though it's gonna just murder me here. It's fine. It takes a lot of recoil. One of the benefits of having a lot of HP. And I think I'm gonna go for Jeepers than Mr. Ed. Anyway, he heals, doesn't he? Oh, he's just gonna Whirlwind if I try to Iron Defense anyway, so screw it, Jeepers. Stones. Quarter of my health already gone. I scald for the fun of it. This should bring you down to red. I don't think this knocks you out though. But it should trigger a healing item though. which means I can go for one on my own. Oh, I actually didn't bring down as much as I thought I would have. Dang. So many potentials can happen here. You could go for tailwind, you could go for healing, you could go for just murder. The eyes look like murder, but the trainer looks like healing. Do I risk it? It might be worth it. Because I don't think Dazzling Gleam... I can't remember how much Dazzling Gleam did. I think it only did like 30%. You just went for Brave Bird. Great. Can't quite tell how much moves do in this game. And of course that doesn't knock out. But this should trigger the healing at the very least, so I can just... Well... At least I can go for like a revive or something at the very least. Then again, you just soloed my entire team already with this one stupid bird. And I can't use this move because it doesn't do anything, being normal type and all. I might just want to Brave Bird because I know you're going to heal. Yep. And then I use the next turn to heal. But who do I heal? Probably you. Oh, wait a minute. I have Brave Bird on my Hooter. I could just look at the PP on that thing so I know how many it has. Smart moment. 15. Okay, so I'm just assumed it was that 5 like close combat and all those other moves, but that was a dumb assumption. I see that now. I think I'll just send in Mr. Ed. I should survive a Brave Bird. If I get too stacked and you decide to whirlwind me out while I'm in the middle of healing up my Buchanan to be super stacked against you, then by all means go right ahead. Please do, make it easier for me. Stop doing that. Because the problem too is with you having Tailwind up now, you just faster than 2 cannon regardless. I mean, you probably already were anyway, but still. Alright then. I just heavy slam away. I needed a chip. That's fine, I guess. Don't really know why. Were you assuming that I was gonna iron defense right away? Please land rock blast, please land rock blast. You're whirlwinding again? Why? Just hoping for stones damage, I guess. Strange. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a strategy I heavily employ frequently in Gen 9, so I can't hate, but even still. Why? I don't generally do that against Pokemon that resist rocks. I only tend to do that against Pokemon that are actually weak to it. And sure, my bird is. My horse ain't. Get earthquakes. I already know I survived this. Done it before. And if I remember correctly as well, maybe I'm thinking of a different move, but I think Darkest Lariat hits through stat boosts as well, so doesn't matter how many stamina boosts I got, I'm probably just dying. I should try to heal damage. Well, I should try to heal damage, but the thing is, I don't think I heal enough to really save my own ass here. I'll try it. 47. 167. 67. Okay, so you deal exactly 100 damage. That's fine then. I can eventually, assuming you don't crit, which is bound to happen at this point. I think I have just enough hyper potions to stall that out. Oh wait, no, I never do because yeah, I never have enough HP to stall that out. RIP. Okay. So then I have to take the loss on this Pokemon then. It's fine. Because I do outspeed it with the bird. And then your last Pokemon is Incineroar. Alright then. Stupid stones. And then just U-turn. Damage to damage. 1 HP. And this thing. Oh wait, you still have a Pokemon in the back? What? What does he have? Oh, okay. I mean, I still think I want to revive regardless. I think I want to revive Mr. Ed. Okay, wasted his move now, that's fine. But I need to immediately heal as soon as I send him a horse, that's great. Stop, he's already dead. I'm pretty sure you're just faster than me. I should heal. I shouldn't be too risky. I'm just willing to go for it, but it's too risky. I'll heal. Please don't crit me. Please. Be nice. Thank you. The problem, though... I got one left. How do I come out of this victorious is the problem. Because I don't think I do. Take recoil. I don't think the bird outspeeds. Besides, if I miss, then it doesn't matter anyway. Whatever, I'll go for it. I am actually faster, and I do land. So far, so good. That's not going to be enough, is it? Bruh. Alright, well. That is one fast starter. It did knock itself out. But I have nothing in the back to switch to, so I just black out and die. Huh. So what to do? Probably just lead with the horse. It's probably the best bet. Muzdale has higher attack than interesting. Alright then. Yeah, I think I'll just leave with the Muzdale then. Because I mean, that does get rid of Lycan Rock in one go. Don't need to worry about taking any damage. Stealth rocks get set up. But I mean, I've already just knocked out a Pokemon and I don't need to switch at that point. They're probably gonna send in Braviary. I should definitely fix my moveset for Braviary specifically. Do I have anything useful? I mean, I do, but nothing to learn. I mean, it's not gonna do any good because he just Oko me. There's another problem is my team is slow and frail. That's never a good combo. And by that I mean I'm just super weak to flying type moves, so it hurts. Flying types happen to be fast as well, so I struggle. I'm struggling here. I don't actually need to save, but that's great. I'll do it anyway. I think no matter what I do from here on out, I still want to lead Muzdale just because of that earthquake Okoing. Ugh, I hate having to do this over and over again. Yeah, fancy chair, I get it. Let me run. Let me sit. Let me be approached. More importantly, let me fight. So many words. What even is the point of this weird ass tower? Who is funding the electricity for this place? Who funds anything in the Pokemon universe? Let's be real. OMG, the professor's the final champion. No way. Didn't see that coming. Right then. Earthquake. Stealth rocks, obviously. It's all you're good for. And then murdering birds. The absolute best case scenario is leading two cannon. Stone Edge misses. I get the Oko, and then we're good. But I'm impatient. As for this thing, I should be able to survive one blizzard. I should. Nope. I lied. Yeah, you probably have freeze try. I was very tempted to just set up an aqua ring and then chip away until you die, but that, yeah, you're probably just gonna murder me instantly. You also probably outspeed the bird. To be fair, this is actually a difficult Pokemon to go up against regardless. It's just fast enough that I'm scared I'm gonna be outsped. And deals just enough damage, I'm not sure what's gonna survive and what's not. Like, I'm definitely not surviving with this Pokemon. I thought I might survive with Mr. Ed. Like, it's relatively tanky, just it doesn't have very much special defense, so I wasn't entirely sure. Ninetales doesn't hit particularly hard. Usually you need like Life Orb or Choice Specs for it to do anything. It's good for support. It's got Snow Warning, Aurora Veil. None of which are being used here. Rock Blast. You do outspeed, you do land. Of course, why do you land 2 of those in a row? I wish accuracy made sense in this game. You know what? You probably have Dazzling Gleam. Maybe I'll survive one of those. But I will survive Ice-type moves, Think Thick Fat. And Poison Jab is super effective. Okay, that's fine. Again, you just land the move, that's sure. And of course I can't get any poison to save my life. RNG is leaning the wrong direction. Okay, good switch. Not exactly what I expected, but actually, this is already a very different outcome in this battle. How many things do I got again? 9. I'll take this opportunity then. Revive. Okay. The variable with the speed at which the HP bar moves is also a little bit annoying. It's kind of hard to tell whether or not I'm going to live an attack or not. Actually, what do you really do to Hooter? Like, I got really good special defense, so Flash Cannon isn't doing a whole lot. And I resist Thunderbolt. Yeah, you can't run. Please, let me just bag. Thank you. Hyper Potion. 5 of those. Let's see, I think I want to do this. That's fine. I'm intending to let the Pokemon faint, so by all means, take your time. And then revive you. Like, I'm just doing stuff in the meantime while you're sitting here trying to whittle away my Pokemon. Wrong way. Hyper Potion for you. There we go. I just fully healed up 2 Pokemon at the time it took you to knock out 1, so hopefully that helps. Probably won't. Because first things first, go to the bird. Take the damage, etc. Go for the U-turn. Break the Surdy. Bait the electric move, switch into the ground type, do the earthquake, survive the flash cannon. I played this scenario out already. I know how to do it. This one's not the problem. The problem is the Braviary. Quick Claw is actually gonna... Oh. I wasn't expecting that. This should kill you, I think. I was expecting to switch into Braviary, actually. There it is. Heavy Slam. Just to accrue as much chip as I can, I think. Immediate whirlwind. Huh. Into spirit bomb. Let me look up Braviary stats, because I don't actually even know what your base speed is, to be fair. Like, what exactly is Tailwind doing for you here? That's what I'm curious about. Base speed is 80. Actually pretty low, but yeah, the Tailwind definitely puts you higher than Rabombi. I'm just gonna dash Swing Gleam, because you're probably just gonna Brave Bird regardless. Yep. I was curious as to who's faster, Braviary under Tailwind or Rabombi under a single Corvidant. Too close to really know right off the bat. But I think this might actually take care of Braviary, assuming that there's no healing involved. Heavy Slam. I think that's just enough. Tailwind. I think it's annoying for later, but doesn't save you here. Finally took out the stupid bird. And did so with a comfortable position as well. Incinerate, that's fine, actually. I survive an outrage. I go for Earthquake. Oh, right, this is the thing. Ugh, okay. Don't really know if I survive whatever your damage output this does. Yeah, okay. Two Pokemon in the back that aren't exactly the greatest here. Well, since I have the page open, let me check out Incineroar's base stats. If I can spell the Pokemon's name correctly. Incineroar is base 60 speed? Really? Why did I think this thing was like 100 or something? You look like you could be 100. Why did... Okay. You're just slow. You're basically Okie dokie, but fire type. Okay. Gotcha. I don't know how many people that offends comparing a Gen 7 Pokemon with a Gen 9 Pokemon, but hey, that's the way I learned the games. Okay, so I'm a little more comfortable sending this thing out then. I don't really know what priority this Pokemon gets other than Fake Out. Now the question is, can I land a Rock Blast? You're still faster than... Oh, duh. Oh my god, I am actually dumb. No wind is a thing. I mean, did I lie though? I was confident. Okay. I don't think Flare Blitz will knock us out, but Stones does damage. Oh my god, I swear to god, I just threw. Okay, revive. Obviously. This thing. Darkest Lariat. Full animation. Tailwind peters out, you can't set it back up. And Hyper Potion the horse. Then again. No, because I won't build it out heal. Now you just spam that move. And of course the animation has to take forever. Okay, so you're gonna go for Outrage this time? I assume. I already forgot what the rest of his Pokemon are. He's got 2 more in the back. Earthquake. Surely I survive. I do indeed. Stamina boost. About to be a bunch of special attackers. Incineroar's finally down. I'm glad to finally see this thing go. Alright, Snorlax. What do I have remaining for healing? 2 hyper potions. That's painful. I think I want to revive you. It's fine, take the body slam. I can't remember if Snorlax outsped us or not. And I don't know if it's worth trying to heal or not either. Okay, so we do outspeed. Like, the thing is, I feel like this whole fight is super doable with the team I currently have. I have already, again, just beat all of his Pokemon. Just gotta do it all at once is the problem. I have the resources, just don't have the capability. Great, Magnet Zone. Almost forgot about you. I'm pretty sure you killed me here. Oh no, here's the problem. I would have to rely on Quick Claw activating and getting an Earthquake. And I don't really like that. I'm almost willing to save state just because there's so many possibilities I could attempt here. Like, I could try to heal Hariyama and then survive an attack. See what happens. Revive the horse, maybe he goes for like Thunder Wave or something, I don't know. Can I actually even save state? I can save state. Save state. Okay, Hyper Potion. Use on you. Just see what happens. Thunderbolt. That does a lot of damage. And I'm pretty sure that you outspeeded me as well. Who else have I got? I'm also gonna load the save state. Load. There we go. I think I'm just gonna revive Hooter. Because it does the best when it comes to surviving attacks from Magnet Zone that I can try to use in between attacks to try to get the horse back up to full. I think that's my win con here. 5 of those. 2 of those. Oh my god, this is gonna be super close. Revive you. And then Hyper Potion on the switch in. I don't survive. Switch to you. so I can still get back on the full after stones. That's good to know. Hyper potion. Okay. Swear to God, do not crit. Thank you. No death drop. Excellent. I think we're golden. I think we're living. Absolutely chilling here. You can avoid the thunder wave. Getting carried by my starter, as always. Hyper potion. Excellent. Do whatever you want to me. And just to be an ass, even though you probably outspeed me anyway. Oh, I am faster. That's good to know. However, you're kind of defensive, so that doesn't do too much, but it is more chip. Just to really make sure that ×4 super effective stab earthquake is gonna get rid of this thing. I don't want to see him back in this zone for the rest of my life. Where's the horse? There's the horse. And of course, somehow it's just gonna crit flash cannon anyway, so just in case that happens, because holy shit, will I be salty forever? Let's save state. I should survive this. I should also survive a crit, to be fair, but knowing my luck, it would be like a super crit high roll. Somehow picked up a magnet in the middle of attacking. Yeah, okay, we're good. Yes, I know that I resist the electric moves. You know what I mean. Exaggeration is key. Couldn't win even though I went all out. Bruh. Bruh. What a refreshing feeling. I'm not lying though. Actually, it wasn't too bad. It only took me 2 hours to beat the Elite Four. It's alright. Don't get me wrong, I'm severely underleveled and I'm bad at video games, but holy shit, was this actually difficult. It was actually difficult in a fun way though. Like I actually had to like contemplate what move coverage they would have. Usually it's just like what kind of strategy the single Pokemon by itself goes for. But it's like they actually had teams that mesh well with each other, like Stealth Rock's turn 1 and then Whirlwind from Braviary. And then that chip damage from Stealth Rock actually being just enough to be able to kind of easily sweep most of my team. I had to use up all of my hyper potions, almost all of my revives, and time that out just right just to be able to get the win on this. That's where Pokemon actually becomes fun. When the challenge is just challenging enough that you have to actually contemplate what you're doing as you're doing it. You can't just mindlessly spam A, which, you know, might seem like a bad thing for me because that's all I ever do with these games, but it's nice to actually think for a second. All thanks to you and your Muzdale. Absolutely getting carried by the horse. Of course, of course. Even the lag decided to join in the celebrations. Welcome, lag. I'm so happy I got to battle you and your team here, right where my dreams came true. And now, Ace, first ever champion of the Alola Pokemon League. Yep, because nobody's ever played this game before. It's not like I'm damn near a decade late to this. It's time we record you and your beloved team's achievement for eternity. It's about damn time. I am Alola's first ever champion. It's actually kind of cool though. Beast horse. Favorite fat man. Didn't really get to use the Jeepers too much. And the most OP bee in the world. And I actually really like this grass starter, holy shit. And yeah, I can't wait to see this bird return in the second part of the DLC for Gen 9. That's gonna be one of the first ones I capture, I swear. I've also requested that day off, so feel free to tune into the stream because I will be streaming that as soon as the DLC drops. That's what I'm playing. I'm actually pretty proud of this team. I know I say that a lot, especially as I complete series and complete the Pokemon games and stuff, but I'm actually really happy with this team. All of these Pokemon are, well, okay, Hariyama's not. I think, yeah, Araquanid is. All of these are Gen 7 Pokemon, aren't they? I think Rabombi is. Starter, obviously. Yeah, this is the first time that I actually went out of my way to try to get as many generation-specific Pokemon as possible. Yeah, I think these are all Gen 7 Pokemon, with the exception of Hariyama, and I've never used a Hariyama before. And to be fair, I'm only using Hariyama because, again, of a later generation game. I really like Iron Hands and, you know, Distant Relative, etc., etc. I wanted to try Hariyama, and it actually proved to be pretty damn useful. I've always slept on the Pokemon, and I think that's gonna be one of the first Pokemon I had to capture anytime I replayed Generation 3. But yeah, this is the first time I went out of my way to go for a generation specific team, and I am so happy with this team. They all proved to be useful in very niche ways that I wasn't really expecting. They all proved to really help carry during each of the totem challenges and against all the different Kahuna fights, and even throughout the Pokemon League. Like, I actually had to use every single one of my Pokemon in very specific ways again to be able to beat each one of them. And then against Professor Kukui himself, I had to utilize each Pokemon in a specific way multiple times because I had to revive them because they kept getting O-code. But they all proved to have very unique niches that just proved to carry me through the game in like just the right way. Very happy with them. I like them. You've entered the Hall of Fame. Spectacular. Much as the sun shines upon the moon, illuminating it, so have the friends you made during your island challenge illuminated your life. You've grown so much. You really do love your Pokemon with all your heart, don't you, Ace? Yep, that's precisely why he and his Pokemon were able to combine that strength to emerge victorious. Now we're all going to be aiming for your seat. I hope you're ready for some rivals. Can I heal first? Please, for the love of God, let me buy some items. The first ever champion of the Alola Pokemon League. A celebrate so grandly that even the sun and the moon themselves will take notice. Is that why you blocked them out with the weird glass ceiling? They're allowed a view from a distance. Let's bust a U-turn for Melemele Island. We're gonna have a big festival in Iki Town. Don't worry, I'll be sure to let Lily know too. Okay, well, her mother's not invited. And we're back. Well, he seems happy. Oh, this freak. Alright, we're just standing there staring at people. That's wonderful. No words to be said, just laughter. Oh yeah, she's our mom. That's awkward. I'm sitting here trying to figure out, I've seen her before. Who is this woman? Hey, she made it. Here he is, the first Pokemon League champion from Alola. They have to say that 100,000 times just to make sure that you understand this is the first time that anybody's ever done a Pokemon League challenge in the Pokemon game ever. This calls for celebration. Gotta get the close-up. But more importantly, their mother's not here. Hopefully she's safely in a coma where she can't hurt anybody. Okay, and now there's the dance sequence. Okay, that... Remember when they used to roll credits after the game was done? Hey, he's joining in. Not gonna lie, this is actually... Okay, except for the creepy smile. He's actually one of my favorite characters, low-key. He's the most realistic one out of all of them. He just creepy smiles, walks away, refuses to elaborate. Well, they weren't lying. The celebrations went all day and well into the night. Ace, congratulations on becoming the champion. It's amazing, isn't it? All these people are here just to help you celebrate this achievement. Everyone looks so happy. The adults, the children, even the Pokemon. It hasn't all been easy, but I'm really glad that I came to Alola. Getting to meet you, Ace. No, it wasn't just meeting you, it was traveling together with you. So glad I got to be a part of that journey. Excuse me, Nebby was there too. Looks like the party's going to keep on going strong for some time, so Jesus. Do you think maybe we could sneak out for a second and visit the ruins of conflict? I heard from Kahuna Hala that the bridge has been fixed. Sure, I don't care about the festival. I think Tapu Koko must be waiting. Hello? I'm sure it's waiting for you to come to it, Ace. Now that you finished your island challenge. While everybody's looking the other way. Back to the bridge. Looks a lot sturdier this time. This really takes me back. Back then I could barely think about anything. I was so desperate. I think just naive more than anything else. Thinking back on it now, it was really Lunala. I mean, it was Nebby. Yeah, don't you forget it. We brought the two of us together. True, true. Logic collapse anyway. 2 children were found dead in the river this morning. One of them was the first ever champion of the Alola region. Don't forget that either. And also a friend of Nebby. The ruins of conflict. I see the green sparkly. Why did Tapu Koko help us? Was it because of some connection to Lunala? Probably. Is Solgaleo and Lunala considered Ultra Beast? Like, that's not even really confirmed nor unconfirmed, even within canon. Like, even official sources sometimes refer to them as Ultra Beast and not Ultra Beast, so it's like kind of hard to gauge what the hell they are. The only thing that's really canon is that Ultra Beasts are not legendaries. They're legendaries in the same way that Paradox Pokemon are legendaries. Like, they're even very similar in terms of like base stats and everything. Like, there's a lot of interesting Easter eggs within the Ultra Beast, for example. Like, all their base stats are, I think, like 570 for base stat total, but all their base stats are all prime numbers. Like 111, 121, 71, whatever. for each one of the stat, every individual stat is a prime number. And then for Paradox Pokemon, the Paradox Pokemon from Scarlet are all odd. If I remember correctly, they're all odd stats. And then the future Pokemon from Violet are all even stats. But they are also base stat total of 570, with the exceptions of Roaring Moon and I can't remember which one it was. But anyway, they have a base stat total of I think like 580 or something. Anyways, they're very similar in terms of like stats. I think even the moves they learn too, like the Paradox Pokemon all learn moves at levels that are multiples of 7, and then the Ultra Beasts all learn moves at levels that are all prime numbers as well. Like everything regarding Ultra Beasts all has to do with numbers, prime numbers, and then Paradox Pokemon is all even, odd, and then multiples of 7 for some reason. What do the numbers mean, Mason? Thank you for healing me. Talk to the monkey statue. Touch the monkey statue. I seem to hear voices in my head. That's normal. Hi, friend. Okay, that's threatening as shit. It is time. Okay, sure. Hi. Bruh. Settle. Back up. Electric Surge. Okay, so terrain actually looks really fucking cool in this game. I can kind of see why they didn't keep it this awesome in later games, but it's very minimalistic later games. I kind of wish that I was able to have saved before this. Maybe I have already. I don't actually know when the game saves. I don't want to accidentally knock this thing out, is the problem. You know, I'll just Heavy Slam. That should be neutral, right? You're already the fastest thing alive. Why? Okay. You're now faster than Regieleki, and it doesn't even exist yet. Holy shit. Go for another one. I can catch this, right? Don't crit. We're chill. Looks like I can catch. Sure, I'll go for an Ultra Ball. Try to avoid the Master Ball as much as I can. Don't really know if anything's going to need to have that being used on it. Only 2 shakes, of course. Don't you have like a fairy type move or something? Am I completely walling you right now? Trying to think of the other moves on my other Pokemon. I don't have anything to really inflict status, really. Because you can't be paralyzed. I just gotta keep chucking balls, I guess. The best I can, dude. If you just want to cooperate, that'd be nice, too. Bruh. Okay, well. I sort of am familiar with that move. I don't know why I just attacked again. What is wrong with me? Bruh. Okay, well, listen, guys. I think Nature's Madness is like the Ruination move where it takes like half your HP. Yeah, okay, you're dead here. Now let's get a level up for that. Why would you? No. Just no. Mega kick. Can I like rematch this thing? Okay. Huh? A Z crystal shattered to the floor at your feet. Oh, thanks. I didn't catch him though. Tapu Koko. I may have lost the battle to you, but I don't think it was sad about that. I'm sure the two of you will meet in battle again someday. That kind of all but confirms it. I'm so glad we could come here. It had been weighing on my heart. Come on, Ace, we should get back to the village. If we don't return soon, everyone will realize that we slipped away from the festival. They should have noticed by now if they were, you know, remotely decent human beings. Realizing that children just wandered off into the woods by themselves. I mean, my mother is even there. She didn't even... Okay. Very realistic family in this game. Everyone looks like they are having so much fun. Don't think they even noticed that we left. That's great. The battle royals are about to begin. Who's that? Back to more long cutscenes that we can't seem to skip. More laughter. In case you didn't notice that they were happy before. Okay. Okay. So she's the dumb one. Right, well, no offense to the game itself, but this is so ridiculously long that I actually have kind of lost a lot of interest in any post-game for this. I'm just sitting here waiting for it to end. Thank you, game, for bringing boredom to my life. Beautiful festival. I hope that you always stay just the way that you are. Okay. Never change. That's kind of good, but implement a little bit change sometimes. Look how your joy has brought so much light to everyone here. I think if my mother would have smiled and laughed to see this, if she could have leave her where she is. She's getting a bit better. That's a threat. That's not good to hear. That is threatening. I am terrified. I've been trying to help her understand what she did wrong. Gently, of course. You don't have to. In the process, I think I've discovered what I have to do next. What it is that I can do. I'm going to explode. Sounds painful. Good luck with that. If you survive the process, let me know how it goes. Low-key sounds like fun, though. Could this be any slower? I'm sorry. It's cute. It's adorable. It's actually one of the few times that I'm actually okay with the happily ever after kind of mood, but holy shit. Everybody's so fired up. That's good, because I'm half asleep. We've got the birth of Lola's strongest ever trained to date. Really milking that, aren't they? I'm gonna keep training with Ilima for a while, and then I'm gonna beat my Gramps for real. He's gonna beat up an old man. Wonderful. Ace. That's me. Sorry, I mean champion. That is also me. We are one and the same. I'm sure everybody here wants to see your partners too. Send them all out. I'd be happy to, if the game will let me. What is this? Legends Arceus? You're positively glowing. Yes, because I'm standing in front of a raging fire. What do you expect? That's how lighting works, Mom. Glad you were able to step outside. It's good for your health. Cool, cool. So I assume, yep, this looks like it's the credits. And so Ace's Island Challenge came to an end. It's not the credits. The festival to celebrate the birth of Alola's first champion lasted until late into the night. It was so much fun. I'm so glad I got to meet you all. Sims and Alola will always be my most precious memories. The next day. I don't know why I read it like that. Excuse me, it is very clearly nighttime. Wonder what will happen to reminisce. Hello? The moon? Okay. Time does not exist in this realm. This man is just gonna let himself in. Let's already come to an agreement. Oh, well, I mean, still just barges in. It's a disaster, a total disaster. Something about the Ultra Beast, I think. I'll explain later, but Ace has to come with me right now. He had the double butt. It's terrifying. I should be concerned. 2 butts are scarier than 1. Mom understands. We have to go. I'm just assuming the Ultra Beast thing is what they're referring to here. I know that there's a little bit of stuff regarding capturing Ultra Beasts that have gone rampant around Alola. It's how you get the Ultra Beast in this game. There's more lore with that in the next game, so I don't really want to do too much of that on stream because I want to save that for recording Ultra Sun. So, sorry, but I'm kind of skipping on that. Forgive who? You told me to let you know that the loft into the lab is yours to use indefinitely. That's sweet. Who? So you can come back and stay whenever you like. He didn't tell us. How? I'm sorry. I decided I had to go to Kanto. Huh? I mean, it would have made more sense for us to either battle Lily in oh my god, why am I blanking the name of the game? The Let's Go Eevee game, Pikachu game, where you fight that Alolan trainer on the dock by the SSN. I mean, they're referencing Lily going to Kanto. I just feel like you should have fought her in that game, or it's like Mina going here or something. I feel like that should have tied the games better. To be fair, this game came out before Let's Go games, so it felt like they had to write that kind of story into this as well. But they've done similar things before, where they've kind of referenced a future game within the game. I mean, hell, they still sort of do that with like Scarlet and Violet, having the posters that reference the legendary or the Loyal 3 Pokemon for the DLC before the DLC even really got announced. Because of the smiles that you share with me, you and Ace and everyone here, thank you all so much. She'll come back. That's the thing too, is like, I don't know if Ultra Sun is supposed to be an alternate timeline of this, or if it's like a future of this. I'll look up a little bit of information before I record the game. Like, just to kind of get the understanding of what time frame I'm supposed to be expecting. I want to start out confused as shit, you know? Hey, okay, thanks. It's her treasured polka doll that she loves. I suppose this is a goodbye. Plot twist, she actually pulled the plug on her mother. She's trying to escape. Good for you. Good for you. Glad to see you found some closure. Also kind of makes you wonder, is this the SSN that we're seeing now? I don't know why my brain is just trying to link those two things in two completely different games together, but it just feels like that's more of a tying point for those to me. I don't know. Regardless, though, it's a boat going to Kanto. I just, you know, SSN. Probably, potentially. How was sad. I know what it's like when you can't help but cry. But you know, grow a pair. Oh, alright. When you're saying goodbye to someone you love, you gotta show them one last smile. Sure. Sniffle, sniffle. I want to see my grandpa. So I'll go home. We got people and families waiting. You know, I haven't been playing this game for about half an hour now. It's just been cutscene after cutscene after cutscene after cutscene, and we're just now getting to the credits. Don't get me wrong, it's a really awesome ending to the game. It actually has a proper closure to the story. Like, it actually feels like you're playing a Pokemon movie more than a Pokemon game. And it is a definite... Hey, James Turner. It's definitely a nice change of pace from the other games, and even from the future games. Like, it feels like there's not much that they've gone back to that I feel like they kind of should, but holy crap, the ending was just forever. My face never changes. Also, I'm glad see that I was able to actually complete the game. I was told that there's going to be points where it's potentially going to be unplayable for me, and it looks like that wasn't the case. Mysterious parcel. Okay. And then we got Tapu Koko in the background there. Up in the sky, so very high. So if it wasn't obvious from the hundreds of thousands of times that I've said it playing this game, this is an amazing game. I'm very glad that I played it. I have never had such serious FOMO in my life for completely skipping this generation when it came out. Don't get me wrong, I was close to playing the games. Just I didn't have the money at the time, so I skipped them. I intentionally withheld Generation 6. It just was not interesting. Even after playing it, like, it was fun, but I wish I maybe got the game, but I don't really feel anything for having skipped it. But Generation 7, there were awesome mechanics. Z moves were a little bit OP, but they came in clutch sometimes, so I can't hate on them too much. The games felt more natural than any other games that have been in the franchise. The story was good. The Pokemon are awesome. The legendaries are cool. The legendary story is freaking amazing. And the characters were more realistic to me, if that makes sense. They had more realistic personalities, I guess. More realistic reactions to situations and things that were said. Just their facial reaction. That too, their facial reactions in this game are just incredible. And they don't really do much of that, even in current games. They just vaguely animate the face, and it's like, yeah, that's the 3D model. But yeah, I don't think there's really any fault that I can really find other than nitpicks with this game. And most of my nitpicks are dumb anyway, so they don't really mean much in terms of negativity. But yeah, this is absolutely the most fun I've had playing a Pokemon game. Which is weird. I'm 31 years old. I've been playing Pokemon since I was 8 years old. And this was the most fun that I've had playing a Pokemon game. Not just an official Pokemon game, but if you include ROM hacks, this game's only beat by Emerald Rogue, and only then that's only taken #1 spot because of how freeform it is, I guess. You just kind of pick and choose what you want to do. There's a bit of randomness and some RNG you got to go with, but for the most part, it's if you have a Pokemon, you get to pick what moveset you want to put on it and just hope you can win. And then you play from there. I wish Pokemon would take that kind of concept into a actual Pokemon game. That would be cool. But without that kind of a mechanic, this is my favorite. And that also says a lot because Gen V was my favorite. From the time that it came out until I played this game. And I didn't even go for any of the Alolan forms, really. Like, I considered going for a Alolan Marowak, but just the way to get it was going to be too difficult for me to really go through with it. Unfortunately. And that's the thing, too, is like this game... The way the story and everything is laid out, even Pokemon that were like really difficult to train and raise still were able to carry their own weight because it felt like the game was actually balanced at every aspect. It feels like some of the other games that I played from Pokemon well, just in the Pokemon franchise, they feel balanced at various points in the game. So like you'll go up like against the first couple gyms, it's like, okay, there's a bit of thought that you got to go into it. It's a little bit difficult. And then once you get to that point, you just battle a couple wild Pokemon, suddenly you're over leveled, and then, oh, hello voice crack, I've been talking too long. And then you just sweep the rest of the game, and then there's no thought but A presses. Or it's like Gen 4 where there's a huge time of doing nothing progression wise between like badges 3 and 4, or badges 3 and 4. So you're just sitting there wandering back and forth between cities forever, and then you find out that you're severely underleveled when you try to go for the next badge. But this game, I didn't really have that issue anywhere. Even the points where I was underleveled, I was only underleveled by like a couple levels. And even then, I was still able to, you know, think a little bit and then proceed. It wasn't overly difficult. Most of the difficultness was me going for stupid risky plays that backfired severely. I was still able to pull through in the end. But yeah, absolutely, this game is a 9.5 out of 10 for me. The only real negative thing is there are too many cutscenes. I will agree with that criticism for this game. I feel like there could have been fewer cutscenes. I mean, a lot of Pokemon's storytelling has been done through text box in general, so it's just that sort of feels more natural to me in terms of telling the story. But at the same time, I don't hate all the cutscenes because they're done really well. The graphics are good, and the facial expressions for the characters is really nice, and it gives a lot of depth to the conversations. It actually legitimately for me makes up for the lack of voice acting in these games. I'm one of the people that is indifferent to the voice acting in general, but bro, I just animate the face and I don't care. Yeah, with all that in the cutscenes, it's not as bad, but yeah, there's still a lot of them, especially at the very end. It's just, I actually timed it. It was 33 minutes of pure cutscene with a Tapu Koko potential capture that I failed miserably in the middle of it. Gotta say though, I do like the little pictures at the end. Kinda cute. I'm just assuming that's like the characters after the story's all over or whatever. The credits are a little bit long too, but that's fair. It is the credits. The people that made the game, they can put their name on the game as long as they want. It was a fun game. I can't be hating. Those guys look so exasperated. Then again, if I came across a 6-foot tall lizard that could breathe fire, I'm pretty sure I would have the same face. Also, I'm glad to be able to play a Pokemon game that's not going to give me a copyright strike for watching the credits at the end. That's kind of nice. Ew. I'm gonna go sip some of my coffee and it got room temperature. Got so focused on playing the game and trying to see if there's anything interesting in the cutscenes. Gotta drink my coffee and it's no longer cold. Yeah, warm coffee. Which is probably how it's supposed to be, but not when it's been cold for forever. Also, I would like to talk over most of the credits, but I've already said everything I want to say about the game multiple times throughout playing the game. It's also one of the few games where I haven't been bitching incessantly throughout the entire playthrough. Yeah, like I usually summarize my opinion on the game, but I've summarized it several times already, and it's relatively concise. Great game. No hate, honest. That is absolutely adorable. Holy shit, I love it. I want that printed out immediately. Save as wallpaper. The smiles led us to so many other people. And those meetings will lead us to a bright future. I'm so glad I got to meet everyone. I'm so glad I got to meet you. Cute. The end. Not entirely sure how much post-game there is for this game. Oh, there's finally a save. Holy crap. Back to Route 1. Who put this here? Mom forgot the sweet. What the hell does she want? I see that you just collected another Zygarde core. Each of these core moves are memorized by the Zygarde cube so that you can use it to teach Zygarde moves as many times as you'd like. Everything is up to you. This happens to be one chilling in my bedroom. Right. I don't have a Zygarde. Looks like you slept well. Alola. Salty breeze sang to me and brought me to here to you. Okay. How poetic. My cat Sparkles, what have you done with your life? Finally got my Gramps to go all out and be serious in a battle against me. Got some sweet rewards, so take this one. Insinium Z for Incineroar and Primarina. I don't have those, but if I had this on an actual game cartridge, I could, you know, trade for them. Because you probably can't have Pokemon hold Z crystals and then trade them. I'm guessing that would be too OP to bypass too many things in the game. Is Kanto like really far away? Canonically, I have no idea. I'd assume it's probably pretty far, assuming that it's, you know, Kanto and Johto and Hoenn are all based off of different prefectures of Japan, I'm pretty sure. And then Alola is based off of Hawaii. It's actually relatively far even still. Still close enough to visit whenever you want to. Interesting. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Hawaii and Japan. Can you find your father? He's a strong trainer, real strong, I think. But I guess he really hated being the son of a kahuna and everything. So he works far away from the Alola these days. And then I'm gonna go train myself up with a battle tree. And then beat you. Good luck with that. What is a battle tree? Yeah, that's a good question. This thing way deep on Pony Island. Anybody who has passed the island challenge, who is strong enough to anyway, can battle it out with their Pokemon. Or so they say. I'm assuming something like the Battle Tower in previous games. Something to try out various strategies in-game against AI. And you get some sort of decent rewards. Usually the type 1 or 2 BP per battle. Spend on like vitamins, probably ability capsules in this game. I don't think patches were out here yet. I think mints are actually in this game. I don't really know though. Hello, bald man. Not me. I can see right through any lies you tell, boy. He picks up some really good reception on the head of his. A certain interested party sent me here to give you this. What? Enigmatic card. You should have a look at what it says, but take care where you read it. No one else is to know of my visit or that card. What was that? Head turn? Okay. So while I'm out here in the open, I'm gonna view whatever the hell this thing is. Right now is a request for you to go to a guest room in an Akala motel on Route 8. Uh-huh. Don't really know how interested I am in this. But he was just mysterious and creepy enough that I do actually want to check it out. Route 8. The trick is finding that. That's Route 2. Gotta utilize the actual touchscreen, I guess. Oh, 7. That's 5. Is it here somewhere? Probably. I just have a feeling that it's here. I'm gonna fly there. Route 8 is near Route 7, assumingly. And there's a hotel near Route 7, so sure. Seems likely. I don't actually know. You seem sort of important. Your place. Her dad owns the Grand Resort. Okay, well then. Are you out there training every day? Sure. I'm top rating player in the world, or in the golf world, and that is because I practice every day. I think it's important to keep training every day, even if it's just for a little bit. I give you this, it should help you aim for even loftier goals. Ooh, handy. I've recently kind of gotten back into VGC rule sets and things like that, and building teams on Showdown, and kind of starting to like Trick Room teams, I'm not gonna lie. Are these even actual rooms? I don't think so. Okay. So I don't think this is the place. I could just look it up. But in general, post-game stuff is, you know, post-game stuff. Usually there's nothing story-wise that really gets added in. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe this is like one of the first games where they actually did something, but maybe that's what I'm trying to find here. But again, I think a lot of it's supposed to be for the Ultra V stuff. I'm pretty sure Enigmatic card is for that. I'm gonna look that up really quick. If so, then I guess that's probably it. I don't want to do any Ultra B stuff here. I want to do that in the Ultra Sun playthrough. Bulbapedia. Enigmatic. That's the thing. Oh, interestingly enough, it is, but it's also involving liquor. Apparently. Maybe. International police. Sun and Moon. Yeah, it's Ultra Recon. Yeah, it's the Ultra Beast mission. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to bump the mic. Ultra Beast stuff. So I guess that's gonna be it for the game. Kind of an abrupt ending, but honestly, the game ended like about an hour ago. It was just showing fireworks for the whole time. But yeah, I don't really have much to say other than I had fun. This was a great game. I enjoyed the hell out of this. I'm actually looking forward to playing the Ultra version of this and see what all is different. And going through the Ultra B stuff in that as well, but that's supposed to give lore to that, so I kind of want to save it. Maybe I should be doing that in here, because maybe it's going to be like some pre-lore and then actual lore. I don't know. I might have to do a little bit of reading before I get into the game, I suppose, but that is going to be it for this stream. I actually went for a decent amount of time. I actually thought it was going to be about an hour. I thought the Elite Four was going to be a little bit easier, but Kukui is actually a decent champion, or pre-champion fight, whatever he's supposed to be, if there's no actual champion yet. But yeah, it actually took longer than I expected, but I got it in the end. And honestly, I'm only ending stream because I don't have any idea what else I want to do. The only thing I was gonna do is like start a different game, but I'm starting to get tired. I could start a game, but I would just be I'd be starting the game just to end the stream. So I don't know if that's really all that worth it. However, I'm off tomorrow, and I do intend to stream tomorrow. The thing is, I'm not sure if I'm going to though. As weird as that just sounded, I think I'm gonna actually start recording tomorrow. Spend all day recording, sleeping, getting my haircut. I got a haircut appointment in the morning, but I'm gonna spend a lot of time recording, and I think I'm gonna spend the evening editing down some of the video. I'm gonna try to bulk record a bit, because getting back into recording again after a month of not doing any of that, and then trying to fit that around work schedule, and a work schedule moreover that is close to Christmas, and I'm a manager for a retail store. Time is going to be constrained. So I want to try to get as much of that done as possible. I think I'm just going to spend all day tomorrow doing that. But time permitting, on Monday, I didn't do the order because I was off today. So assuming that they didn't order like a bunch of dumbasses, because they can sometimes. I've seen it. I should be able to get done with all that shit at work on Monday pretty early. I'll probably stream. The thing is, I'm trying to figure out too if I want to stream Emerald Rogue, or if I want to actually bite the bullet and actually purchase Legends Arceus. The thing is, I would purely just be getting that game for the same reason that I got BDSP. for legendaries that are in the game that you can transfer into Scarlet and Violet. But it's another game with another twist on standard mechanics, and it's, you know, giving extra lore to games. The lore itself was actually really interesting. The game mechanic was boring as hell, and I hated a lot of it. But at the same time, I was also playing on a emulator, and the graphics weren't that good either, so it really didn't mesh well with me, and I just, out of spite, I just stopped playing the game after like an hour and a half. Like, this shit's just dumb. I can't keep playing this. But I legitimately think it would be worth playing it if it was on the actual console. It just means I gotta buy the damn game. But I don't know. I'll sleep on it. I'm contemplating it though. I would really like to have the genies in the game in Scarlet and Violet. That would be a lot of fun to have those. But that is gonna do it for me for tonight. Thank you everybody who stopped by and said hello. Always appreciate it. And those who watch later, I appreciate you guys for stopping by, clicking the stream. Feel free to drop a like or even a dislike. It doesn't hurt my feelings. It never does. It's always good constructive criticism. And hey, if you want to be notified for whenever the hell I do end up streaming again, or to catch some of the ultra versions of the videos of this game, that was proper grammar. Yep. Subscribe for more grammar. Can you tell that it is getting late and I'm getting tired? But before I black out, let me just say that I will be back again. I think I mentioned on hopefully Monday. If not, Thursday I believe is my next day off. And then after that, I'm not gonna have days off until the DLC drops, the part 2 DLC drops for Scarlet and Violet. So, got a couple days for streaming. I'll figure it out. I'll probably post it in like my community tab or something. But that is it for me for tonight. And I'll be back on potentially Monday. Bye bye.